Tetsu.
Well, hello and welcome back. As always, I'm your friendly neighborhood Dungeon Master Peter, and today with me are my heroes who come in on time. Once again, I love every single one of them. They do a great job every single week, like I always tell them. And if you haven't seen part 1 or 2 of this video, depending on what number this video will be, go ahead and check out those videos so you don't get any spoilers. Alright, we're going to start back at the top of the initiative. Which is Core. What is Boss Team Leader Core gonna do? Make a fishy face, apparently. And the countdown clock's at 17.
It's at 17?
17.
Has anyone tried to open the door already?
Yep, Talbot has.
And what's around me again?
I'm gonna have one of your fellow team members explain it.
You said they're metal balls.
Yes, they're giant cannonball-shaped metal balls. That's what they kind of look like, is cannonballs, but really big. They have lit runes around them, 3 of which are lit, and we have discovered that there's acid splash and cold touch and something blades. Knives come out. There are 9 other runes that flicker on and off, which we have not deciphered yet. And I believe Tetsu examined one and told us that, and that he believes that possibly these could be dissuaged if we funneled magic into them, but I don't remember if we had to funnel it into one of the lit runes or one of the ones that weren't lit.
It was one of the ones that was flickering that we don't know which one it is yet.
There you go.
Okay, I guess I'll try it first and do one of the ones that's closest to me.
You're in the middle of 2 of them. This red one and this black one. Which one do you want?
Red one.
Alright. Do you want to do a cantrip? First, second level spell? Which one do you want to do?
I have to do a cantrip towards it, or I can just put my hand and funnel magic into it.
So normally to funnel, to channel magic, it costs a cantrip. But I'm asking if you want to do a cantrip, or if you wanted to do a first level spell to make it stronger, or a second level spell to make it even stronger.
I'll do a cantrip.
Alright.
Where's my thing? There it is.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, dexterity saving throw. I got an 18.
Alright, so as you go to, I'm going to assume one of the flickering ones, and as you try to channel your magic into it, the acid splash rune just automatically switches over and then sprays at you, but you're able to dodge it out of the way.
What was it?
Acid splash?
Oh, I thought you meant like it was something else. Okay. So that didn't work. I'll end my turn right here. I don't want to.
Alright. At the end of your turn.
Oh my fucking god, Onyx.
Is he a stinky?
Get in the fucking room. Go. Go.
Oh, wow. It seems to be the popular number. Miss. Ooh, that will go for Senguine. And... Nope. That will hit. Okay. Alright. So we'll go with Tetsu. I need you to go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That red. Yep. We got it. Plus 8. That's 21.
Alright. So the acid splash happens at the end of Core's turn. The chill touch will hit for a 24 to hit your AC. So you will take a whopping 2 points of damage, frost damage. And then the booming blade will miss. Alright. Talbot.
I'm gonna move to the ball that is lined up with the door, the red one.
5.
Use my 5 feet to get to it.
Correct.
And then I'm gonna try and decipher what these other 9 runes that we don't know what they are. I'm gonna try and decipher them.
Alright, perception check to see if you can see them quick enough.
You got it. That one.
So as you're looking and you're like, okay, I got this. My eyes are meant for this. You will take 7 points of lightning damage to the chest. As now,
I think one of them's lightning.
As now 4 runes has appeared on the ball.
So, do I now know what that 4th one is?
It is now Shocking Grasp.
Okay. Well, one of them is Shocking Grasp. Ow. That hurt. Maybe Tetsu, have you tried? Maybe you can go to the door and then just do you have thieves' tools?
What, man?
Because then maybe you could try and pick the lock so that we can get out.
I do have thieves' tools.
Might need to try that. Peter, would you say that perception check cost me an action?
Yes.
Okay. And then Talbot will also say, everyone just make sure that you're also... Make sure you're 10 feet away from the runes, otherwise you are in its range. And then I will move back to my original position.
Bye-bye.
And I'll also say, the runes are spinning so fast, I can't quite keep up with it.
Non-tempered glass.
We need someone who's very good at catching things very quickly. Possibly someone with very high wisdom.
Alright, would that be the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Next would be Leander. Leander will take one of his potions, which I do believe he has a greater one. So it'll be 4d4 plus 4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Leander gets 12 more hit points. He will stay where he's at since he is in a perfect place not to get hit by any of them. Iris.
Did we skip over Beryl? I thought Beryl went out.
Oh, sorry, Beryl. My bad. We did. So Leander's turn is going to be the same no matter what you do. We'll just skip from you to Iris. Good catch, Beryl. Thank you for catching that.
I'm pretty far from him, so it's all right. In our previous investigations, refresh my memory, Talbot, you did inspect the door, correct? At some point when you first got to the door?
No, I tried to open the door, but then a beast came, and we needed to deal with that.
All right. Well, then at DM, at one point you did mention that there were runes on the door.
I did.
All right. Seeing as how my friend was not able to investigate that, I would like to go towards the door and see if I can't decipher the runes on the door and see if I can find unlock or open.
Okay.
Or off.
35. We'll get you at the door. Investigation check.
All right. Investigation. That'd be a 13.
All right. So you do find 4 runes. 5 runes. One rune is a little bit bigger. The center rune is bigger than the others. While the other 4 are kind of just smaller. They're just rune symbols. They don't have like an actual meaning to them. So I guess the closest meaning to these rune symbols would be the word blank.
Blank. So you said I had 5 runes on the door, and the one in the middle is bigger.
Correct.
So are the other 4 placed in a compassy kind of way, north, south, east, west?
Just from left to right.
Oh, left to right, so just straight across.
More like a half circle.
All right, gotcha. trying to get a visual here. Half circle above and it's blank. All right. Trying to think here. Since I can read the runes and deduce what they are, would I be able to imagine a rune that would be open?
I mean, you can.
All right. And none of the runes I see on the door match any of the runes that we saw on the cannonballs.
Correct. They're not the runes that represent Ashes Blast, Chill, Tusk, Booming Blade, or Shocking Grasp.
All right. And I'm going to turn around and look to the group, and I'm going to say, I don't know which runes we're looking for, but I think that there are 4 different runes on those cannonballs that we need to activate to change this one big rune into something besides blank.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Perception. It is a nat 20.
All right.
And I actually have a +3 in perception, so that is 23.
Okay. As you kind of turn around to look at the group, this is again, you're 15 feet up on, like you're on the very top of the stairs. As you look down upon the group, you can tell that there's runes on top of the balls.
Oh, legit. Do they match the runes on the door?
They do.
But there are more of the balls than there are runes on the door. So
Correct.
Do they repeat?
You don't know. They all just have that symbol for blink.
Oh, they all have a blank. All right. I will relay that to the group. They all have a blank symbol on top. I don't know what to do with that, though, other than the fact that I need to find at least 4 of those and change it. All right, well, that's, I've moved and I've made an investigation, so I think that's all my actions. And I spoke to the group.
All right. Leander will take his turn. Iris.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Okay. Iris is gonna look at the. So there's a weird key combination, essentially, is what we're getting at. Correct?
I believe so. We need 4 runes that might connect or work together to unlock the door.
So do we need all 4 of those runes lit up? Do we think on like us? Is there like platforms anywhere that we need to be aware of to put these things on, or in order to like activate the key, or do we just need to like, make sure they light up on one of the little bomb things?
You asking me or the DM?
Anyone?
I don't. He didn't describe any pedestals or anything, but I did relay to the group that the top of the cannonballs also had a rune that matched the blank symbol on the door. So I think whatever we need to do is activate something on that cannonball that changes that rune on the top.
Cool. Iris is just gonna go fiddle with one of the things and see if she can make the top rune light up.
How are you going to fiddle with it?
I'm gonna poke it.
Which one are you gonna poke?
Whichever one I'm close to.
Alright, you poke. Nothing happens.
Something happened when people like channeled magic into it, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I will do that.
Alright, do you want to do a cantrip for a 2nd level spell?
I'll do a cantrip.
Alright.
How do I have to pick one?
Okay.
I will do...
You don't actually need to pick your cantrip. You can just tell me you're channeling cantrip
it's
magic.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to assume a 20 hit your AC.
Yes.
Okay. You would take 3 points of thunder damage from Booming Blade. As you go channeling in, the rune for Booming Blade switches to you and then shocks you.
I'm just gonna be like, ow, that was rude.
Achievement unlocked. Rude.
Nothing. Did anything happen on top?
Nope.
No. I'll go at it again with more cantrip.
Same one?
Yeah.
Okay. So another cantrip.
Yeah.
Is doing that costs like a bonus action, and then doing it again costs us an action?
Correct.
Awesome. Good to know.
Alright. I'm going to assume a natural 1 does not do anything.
Correct.
So it spins around again and looks at you, or the rune, and just keeps spinning. It like stops for like a brief second just to make eye contact with you, and it just keeps spinning. So it does nothing.
Ow. Oh, okay.
Does another rune light up when it attacks her the way it did with Talbot?
Not this time.
Okay.
Not tablet, Talbot.
I said it with my accent. You get what you Hey, y'all called me Beryl of monkeys for a whole day.
It's funny that you think that's gonna stop.
All right. Is Iris done?
Yeah.
All
She's just gonna
right.
look at it and be like, first you're rude, now you're being sassy. Okay, I see how it is.
Unlocked achievement: basic white girl cannonball. Tetsu.
She was looking at the door, correct?
Correct.
Did she find any sort of like keyhole or anything?
No keyhole.
I only inspected for runes.
Correct.
Woo, I'm gonna go up there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
I'm moving up 40.
40, 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35. You'd be 5 feet away from the door. With
Can
a
I
40 movement speed.
Cool. Can I see from where I currently am? Is there any, just like basic looking at it, is there any kind of lock?
There's no keyhole, just the runes, the door, and the handle.
So no picking. I'm gonna do a investigation on the door.
All right, you do that.
Oh, that's gonna be. I'm gonna know everything about the store. I'm gonna know where it's been. I'm gonna know who its mother is.
His mother was a hamster, and his father smelled of May-I.
Ooh, I want to get that checked out a little bit. So it's a 23.
All right, same information I gave Beryl.
Ugh, the battery's about to die, babe.
So he gets the same thing about the runes, but there's no like lock.
Correct.
Yeah, my butt.
Yeah. Are any of them lit up on the door? Sorry.
Nope. They all remain blank.
And they match the same amount of runes that are on top of those balls, correct?
There are 5 runes on the door, 12 on the balls, 1 on each.
Cool. How many of them are lit up?
None.
No. The ones on the ground.
Oh, 4.
One. And I'm guessing the 4 that are lit up are the acid, chill, boom, and shock.
Correct. Ooh. Excuse me.
So he's gonna relay down to everyone saying, we need to find one more rune. We have acid, chill. Yeah, I'm basically gonna relay that information. And then just off of pure memory, do I know of any others that have gone off while we've been there that are not one of these 4?
No. All the ones that have gone off have cast at least one of these spells.
And how many of them have been activated versus ones that have not?
I do believe at least half, like 5 or 6 of them.
5 or 6 of those down there have shot out weird things.
Yeah.
Oh man. Do I recognize any of the? Because you said that there was 5 runes on them, correct?
Correct.
Do I recognize any of that? Well, I mean, clearly one says acid, one says chill, one says boon, and one says shocking. Do I recognize the last one?
No, the ones on the door are all blank.
Yeah, the door runes mean nothing. We know that the lit runes on the balls say those, but there are 9 runes that flicker that we have not been able to decipher. Or I guess technically there's 8 now because we got the shocking grasp.
Tetsu's just gonna stand ready because there's not much that he can do at this point.
All right. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. All right. Senguine.
Sanguine's gonna yell up and go, "Tell me which ones have the blank ones on the top, right? Because they have the matching blank runes on top, right?
Correct. Mm-hmm. All the balls have blank runes on top.
They all have it.
Yes, they all have it.
Okay. I'll ask, is there a pattern up on the runes on the door? Anyone? Peter, I guess I'm asking you.
No, there's not. They're just all blank, and one's a bigger blank.
They said that they were a half moon, so like a big one in the middle, and then like a half moon of 4 little ones, but they all say blank.
I'm just trying to figure out if the pattern on the door of the rune pattern on the door would correspond with which ones we have to activate down here. Does that make sense?
I don't think the floor pattern has a half moon at all.
Hey, Peter, which ones are the actual, like, stones and which ones are the beasts or whatever that were killed?
So this is the beast, but I'll go ahead and remove it because the squiggly line is right there. That is where the beast has died. All the other things are the stones.
Well, except for that twirly thing in the middle. That was the mage hand, right?
Oh, no, this is Travis's thing. Are you still keeping this up, Travis?
Yes.
Okay.
As far as I'm aware, dumping the arcane magic into these balls does not require concentration.
That's a good question.
So do your cantrips require concentration?
We'll get back to that. What is Senguine doing? We'll go ahead and just get to Senguine.
So there is a half moon pattern there, right? Between the... I see kind of a half moon pattern. Let's see. Of these ones, can you point at which ones are actually activated currently? I don't think I got that.
So all of them have 4 runes lit up on them. Only a couple of them have actually shot out anything.
Okay, so there's no real way to tell which ones we've already kind of visited.
Correct, because they seem to change the order every time something goes on.
Coincidentally, Senguine is not good at puzzles, which is the same for the person who plays him.
Wait, this is a puzzle?
You literally said it was a puzzle beforehand.
That I did.
That he got out of a children's puzzle book.
That I was kidding.
Sanguine's gonna go up to the purple dice one and just kind of inspect it, see what's up, see if I can glean any patterns or anything from it.
It looked like a giant ball with runes surrounding it.
I'm gonna hit it.
It's gonna hit you back and call you rude. I'm kidding.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll your attack.
So 16.
A 16 does hit this ball. Yep.
Cool. Let's see. I gotta remember what my damage is.
I'm gonna pump a smite into the metal ball.
I can't. My magic's gone. I feel like I'm totally useless right now because there's obvious magic hints, and I can't do that. And I'm not good at puzzles, so this is just not. This is not my move. I'm gonna be taking a back seat in this episode.
Look, I gotta take out the highest DPS character somehow.
I guess.
Fucking smites all day.
That's a 14.
Alright. So as you hit the metal ball, a reactionary effect happens that a puff of blue smoke kind of coats half of your weapon. And just kind of stays there and just coats it really quick.
Cool. Well, that'll be the end of Sanguine's turn. My food just shut up, so I'm gonna go grab it.
Alright, go get your food. Alright, so we're back at the top.
Actually, my roommate's grabbing it for me. I'm gonna take a second attack on that ball then.
Okay, go for it.
That'll hit. That's a 23.
Alright. Same thing as you hit it. That small section that has all this dust on it is now growing on your weapon.
Cool.
Thanks, roommate.
He said you're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that'll be the end of Sanguine's turn.
Alright, so we go back up to the top. 17 goes to 16, and it is Cora's turn, who looks like she's asleep. Yep, Cora's definitely asleep. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and skip Cora. We'll go directly to Talbot.
Okay, that's great.
Wait, she's actually asleep?
Yeah, she's actually asleep.
Well, are
Her
we?
work schedule's whack right now.
Yeah.
It is. So this is what I would like to do.
Yeah.
I would like to go back to the one I was on. Oh, hey, look who's up.
Hey,
Hey,
Cora.
Yeslie, it was your turn.
If you want to go to sleep, Yeslie, you can go to sleep.
No, I didn't hear it because my audio was in and out.
Alright, well, it is. Oh God, it is your turn, Core.
Can I do a perception check on the runes?
On the runes,
Yeah, the ones that were flashing.
what is it you're trying to figure out?
What the rest of the runes are?
Alright, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Where's it from? Skills, perception. Oh yeah, pretty good at perception.
Ooh, that +0 on that perception.
No, that's not me.
It's not you?
No. Oh, +5 on perception.
Oh,
boy.
I was looking for persuasion. My bad.
Why are you looking at persuasion, boy?
Because I misread the word.
I got 15 + 5, a dirty 20.
A dirty 20?
A dirty 20.
Even with a dirty 20, they're going by too fast to actually get them.
10, 4. Cora will walk up towards where Talbot is.
Alright, so that will be
Not
5.
completely, but pretty close.
You can get 25 here.
Okay. Can I look around to see if there's like any switches or anything like that?
So you want to investigate the room?
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and roll me investigation, and then this to do the whole entire room, it would take about 3 turns.
Okay. 17.
Okay, we'll keep that 17. And so you'll get up to Talbot. And are you gonna, before you go off and investigate, are you going to tell Talbot anything?
I tried to look at the runes, but they were going way too fast.
Okay. Thank you for looking.
You're welcome. I'm gonna look around the room now.
Okay. I'll just keep moving you 60.
Okay.
That turn. Alright. So that'll be Core. Now Talbot.
I'm going to go back to the rock I was at before.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pump a first level arcane slot.
Okay. Alright, 23 hits your AC, correct?
Yeah, it'll hit. It'll hit.
Alright, because I didn't know because you have mage armor on.
Mage armor, right now, with mage armor, I'm at 16.
Okay. 3 damage from Chill Touch.
You got it.
So it looks like as you pumped in that, it did take it, but then it just and shot you.
Did it feel like there was any change?
Nope, no change.
And when I channel a first level, I'm expending a first level spell slot in order to do that, correct?
Correct.
Annoyed, she is going to the one that was doing all of the offensive spells and stuff. Do we know specifically which one that is? The one that like actually did something?
What do you mean?
Well, you had mentioned that all of them have 4 runes up right now, but only one of them actually did a thing. Or am I misinterpreting?
I think you misinterpreted it.
Okay, great. Then I'll pump a cantrip in, I'll pump a cantrip into it. I'm getting irritated.
You said your AC is 16?
Yes.
Alright, the rune for Booming Blade shows up at you, fires a booming blade of thunder, but barely misses you.
Oh, okay, good. And then you just hear her go, and then that she'll back 5 feet away, or back up to her original position.
Boop.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright, Beryl!
I haven't thought of anything new to do that we haven't already done, and I don't want to pump energy into these things if it's just gonna hit me. We haven't necessarily been saying what cantrips we've been doing, but I would assume that everything we've put into these orbs has been offensive.
So whenever you pump in magic through your body, through your hands, and out onto one of these things, you're just channeling what would consist of a cantrip amount of magic, and then first amount of magic and second amount of magic. If you were to,
so they're not necessarily attacking us because we're attacking them.
Correct. They're not attacked. The defense is just the amount of magic it takes to cast a cantrip or cast a first and second level spell. Because I do believe you guys can only cast up to second.
Right. I get the feeling that us not being able to see those runes is making it real difficult for us, because one of those runes we need to know, because that's what Tetsu said, was that if we needed to disengage one of these orbs, it was a rune that he couldn't see, but he knew it was one of those runes we couldn't see. We need 4 runes to unlock the door, and they match the ones on the top of the orbs. I hate to just be that person that goes up and perceives the things again, because we're just looking for someone to have a high enough roll. And I don't have enough hit points to go touching things and channeling magic into them for no reason. Just for funsies, since I'm at the door, I'm gonna try channeling magic into the door, and I just want to think open real hard.
You don't want to throw a rock at Tetsu?
I thought it would help.
Alright, so what kind of... Is it cantrip first?
Yeah, second? I just want to do a cantrip just on the off chance that it hits back as hard as we throw stuff at it.
Alright, as you try funneling in a cantrip into this room, nothing happens. It doesn't even accept the magic.
I can't throw it right at the door. Alright, well... For lack of anything else, can I use my bonus action to go perceive one of the orbs? See if I can't figure out what the other runes are?
Yeah, if you want. The closest one would be this one.
The red one. Yeah. You'll use the least amount of movement, which means I can move back. Alright. Perception check, yeah.
Go for it.
No. 15.
Alright, yeah. It's blinking too fast to see.
Beryl also releases a lot of aggravating, and then moves back up to the door so she can be out of range of the...
Alright, what's your movement speed?
I have unarmored movement, so technically it's 45.
Yeah.
I don't have to be back on the steps. I just want to be out of range of the orbs.
Yep. Okay. If Beryl is done, we go to Leander. Leander's gonna stay still. Iris.
Hi, hello.
It is your turn.
My turn?
It is your turn.
I'm going to keep doing what I was doing with my spinny thing.
Are you gonna keep funneling magic into it?
Yes, but I'm going to funnel first level spell into it.
Okay.
Because I want to see what the in spell level does.
All right. Pick a number 1 through 5.
3.
Alright, so as you channel a first level spell into it, you can go ahead and mark a first level spell off. Obviously your choice. It spins some more, and then Booming Blade comes back and shoots a little tiny shock into your thigh, dealing you 1 damage.
Once again, I'll be like, rude!
And these low level damage are doing on you guys.
She's Can I just poke one of the runes and see what happens if I just poke a rune?
Okay, nothing. You just poke it.
I'm just gonna look at it and be like, why can't you be nice and be my friend?
I got nothing.
I know it. I would say I know it's not gonna do anything, but like, I was like, why are you being so mean to me? I'm just trying to figure you out.
After this whole little thing is solved, you're gonna have a pen pal with this one cannonball. Like, I'm sorry, I just had to do this. It's my job. But please come back and visit.
We'll be on the road somewhere. Suddenly, an owl's gonna show up with a letter. She's gonna open it up, and it's gonna be like, "Baby, come back. Poke my runes, please."
I felt a connection. It was shocking.
It was shockingly good. Nobody's ever touched me like that before.
Not in over 10,000 years in dormant. So what does Iris want to do? Anything else?
She doesn't know what to do.
Play a little song? Do a little dance? Make a little love? Get down tonight?
She doesn't know if she should wine and dine it or like.
Do you have wine?
She's very confused.
This cannonball transforms into a humanoid creature and takes Iris into the next room. It was a warforge all along. Ha ha!
Oh my god. Get splinters.
Should we pass the turn, Iris?
Yeah.
Alright, at the end of your turn. This is a very exciting one right here. Okay. This one activates, does the same thing, but no one nears it. This one activates, does the same thing, no one nears it. Is anyone near this one? Nope. This one activates, no one nears it. God. This one activates again. No one nears it. This one activates, no one near it. And this one activates, no one near it. Alright. Tetsu.
Peter, I just realized something.
What up, dog?
I need to make Constitution saving throws when I got hit twice from those in order to maintain the concentration of Maximilian's thing because I took damage twice.
Go for it.
Though they are at advantage because I have Warcaster.
Oh, you
And I
fancy.
did, yeah, I got a 21, which will pass, and an 18, which will pass. Sorry.
Nope, you're good. Tetsu, my boy. What do you want to do?
Fuck if he knows. He's kind of in the same boat as Senguine. This is not his forte. He's pretty much figured out as much as he can. I've investigated the door. I've investigated one of those stupid balls. Found that throwing a cantrip into it didn't do nothing. We found out throwing a level 1 into it really didn't do anything. I don't have anything higher than a level 1. Tetsu's just gonna sit tight, I guess.
Alright. Senguine.
Senguine is going to go hit one of the ones that activated.
Alright. We'll do the closest one. Go ahead and roll your attack.
That'd be an 18, my dude.
That would hit. Same thing happens. Onto your weapon. Now that's 3 times your weapon is now blue powdery thing is now pretty much almost covered your blade.
Is there anything? You know what? I'm gonna go hit the door if I can.
I hate the door.
The blue powder does something. I'm gonna try to figure it out.
Currently, there is no room for you to go up there. I mean, you can get to the bottom of the stairs, so it'll be 5, 10, 15, but these 2 are blocking your way to actually getting to the door.
Is there anything in the room that I can see that looks like it might also have to do with the blue powder?
Not really. Just looking around. There's grease on the floor. There's dirt, sand. There's Talbot's little thingy.
Oh,
yeah,
you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to
60.
use my divine sense and see if I can't glean anything from that. See if anything's drawing me to it or whatnot.
So you are going to try to do your divine sense.
Is that really magic? Is it?
You're tapping into a magical source.
It's just channeling my god.
You wanna let's see what go ahead and make me, because your spells are based off of wisdom, correct?
Yes.
Now I'll give you a choice. You can either roll a wisdom saving throw to see if you're able to channel anything and to kind of actually produce that, or you can find a spot and meditate, which could take, let's say, 1d4 rounds plus a miscellaneous number, which the miscellaneous number can be 1, it could be 6, it could be whatever, to kind of just like meditate that divine power into you, kind of like channeling the magic we've been doing, and so you may be out a couple of turns, or it may happen really quick.
I'm gonna roll it.
All right, roll that bad boy.
$14?
Not yet there. You feel that, like, you're channeling, you're like, okay, this feels familiar, but your little ankle bracelet just like shocks you a little bit and kind of disrupts that flow. Remember, this ankle bracelet was designed by the other May.
Cool.
Patent and pending May's invention.
Cool. I guess that's it for Senguine then.
Okay. It is now on 15. That has been 5 rounds. We go to the MVP party leader, Core, who is struggling to do something. I said, you can turn off your camera to do what you're doing, right? It's fine. No? Okay. This is really entertaining. I don't know why. Oh, wow. You got skill there, girl. Right? Golf clap, everyone.
It took me a minute.
Oh yeah, well, Core is still investigating the room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Anything you haven't found anything yet? Do you want to talk to your party? Get them a little bit of motivation? Or do you just want to keep it going?
Keep up the good work.
Alright. At the end of Core's. Alright, well, this is just going to keep being fun. Alright. This one, activates twice. That one activates once, and this one activated several times last round. I just didn't see how many. Oh, and this one. Oh, all right. The one Core is at. So we got a lot to do with you, Core. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
$22.
All right, you take no damage from Action Splash. Action Splash. All right, we go with the Chill Touch. Does 16 hit your AC?
Nah, bruh.
All right, we go to the Booming Blade. Does absolutely nothing. It's a lovely nat 1. Shocking Grasp. This one will hit with a 23. So you would take this lovely 3 points of lightning damage. And then you, in your head, hear message. Incoming. Do you accept?
Yeah.
All right. And you hear a voice go, Core?
Hello?
Core, can you hear me?
Who is this?
It's me, Eugene.
Eugene?
I don't have much time. Are you okay?
No.
What's going on?
We're stuck in a room and I just got zapped.
A room? Is everyone
A
alive?
room. Yeah. Leander well, you don't know him. I mean, there's a lot that's happened, and you already said that you don't have that much time, so we'll catch up later. Everyone seems to be okay, but we're trying to figure out how to get out of the room. There's a bunch of runes in here.
Well, runes are my specialty. Maybe I can help you before I need to go, before they come back.
Where are you?
I don't want to... I'm in a location. Just let me help you before you help me.
Okay.
Tell me quickly what's going on.
She will explain everything that's happened so far to him.
Okay. Hi. Do you have any arcane casters with you?
Yes.
Can any of them cast the spell Detect Magic?
Oh, I can do that.
You can?
Yeah.
Alright, go to the top of the stairs and cast Detect Magic.
Actually, I don't think I can. I used it last time and we didn't take a short rest enough to...
So do you have no more spell slots at first level?
No, I do, but it's my racial feat.
Oh.
Does anyone else in your party have Detect Magic?
Tablet!
Yes. What?
Can you... You're up. She's all the way up there, right?
She's actually like 10 feet from you.
Oh, I yelled her name really loud. Go to the top of the stairs and detect magic.
That's going to take at least 10 minutes since I don't have it prepared. I only have it as a ritual. I have Identify.
What did they say?
Does Beryl have
Who's Beryl? Who's Tablet?
There's some new people that joined us.
Oh.
Here, hold on. Let me see if I have it. 'Cause I didn't look.
Side question. as a player who doesn't do spells very often, how do I know if I can ritual cast something? It says in the book that it has to have a ritual tag, but none of the spells in my book have anything that says anything about ritual.
Travis, you can go ahead and take this one.
Are you using D&D Beyond?
I'm using the actual book. And it says ritual casting, says you can cast a cleric spell if if that spell has the ritual tag. But none of the spells in the book have anything that say ritual. Not even when I look up the actual spell itself.
It's in the tag. It's like a parentheses. It'll be like S V C or whatever. It has a bunch of tags at the end. If there's an R, it means it can be ritual cast.
Ah, thank you. That's what I needed.
Oh, I do have it. But I will have one spell slot for it.
I can't hear what you said.
I said I do have it because it's a racial feat, but I also had put it in as one of my spells.
Great. Go ahead and head to the stairs and cast it, and that should give you your answer.
Okay.
I gotta go, Court, but it was nice hearing your voice again.
Wait, where are you?
Just waiting for you to arrive.
Well, that narrows it down.
I have faith in you to find me. Focus on what you're doing now, and I will eventually get to you. Oh, you eventually get to me.
Thank you.
Rachel, go ahead and put your mic on mute.
Sorry.
Oh, until we meet again.
It'll be soon.
I can't wait. And it says
Senguine looks up and goes, "Oh, it's all an illusion."
It says end
Does he
message.
pop out of the
Oh,
All right.
sad face.
So unfortunately, that is your movement to get there. So you have to wait until your next turn to actually move closer.
Okay.
So at the end of Yeslie's turn. Oh, that was the end of Yeslie's turn. Talbot.
So what did they say? You were talking to somebody.
It was one of my good friends.
Boyfriend.
Shut up, Senguine.
You know I can't do that.
Does it pertain to this very stressful situation right now?
He said that it would be useful if we did detect magic at the top of the stairs.
I can only do it as a ritual, so that will take way too much time, I think. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the thing I was looking at. I'm going to look at the runes that apparently are rotating. Actually, no. I'm going to go to a different one. I'm going to go to the hand. Actually, no. 5, 10, 15. If Peter, the pink one that's closest to you, how far away is that from me?
This one?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I'm going to go there. It's had a lot of activity.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's one of the ones we need. And then I'm going to, as the arcane runes are going, are the ones that are active have an on switch, and the ones that haven't been activated have an off switch?
Not necessarily. They just haven't started to glow. But 5 of them are glowing at the current moment.
I'm going to pump a cantrip.
Alright, nothing happens.
And then is that a blue one that's next to me?
Yes, this is a blue one. It's
How
another
far
one. It's just a blue hand.
How far away?
So you were here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can take 5 feet right over here.
5 feet, move there. And then cantrip.
Nothing happens.
Fuck. Alright, well, that's all I can do.
Alright, after your turn. Oh. No one's there. Ooh, this would be Iris. Alright. So, Iris, go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw twice.
Oh, I don't like that.
One didn't come out.
Okay, so it's a... So a 25 on one
Okay.
and an 18 on another.
An 8?
18.
Okay, you pass both of them. So this is the one that started to like do his thing twice.
Yeah.
You pass both acid splash, chill touch miss, booming blade miss, shocking grass missed, and then you have in your head message. Do you wish to receive?
Yes.
All right. You hear. How much more traveling do we have to do? God, where the hell are you taking me?
Who is this?
Who is this? Hello?
Hi, my name's Iris. Who are you?
My name's Typhon. Hi. Hi, Iris. Oh, you're in my head. Why are you in my
Hello?
head?
Who are you? There was bad connection.
I am Typhon. Who are you?
Typhon! It's me. Oh, fuck. You don't remember me. Damn it. It's Iris.
Oh, the one I met before at the execution.
Yes.
Oh, how you doing? How's the adventure going?
It's going pretty well. Where are you?
I'm currently on a boat with Jedi.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, we're at a dock. And there's 2 old people running it, and I'm on this giant boat.
Just stay away from cinnamon.
Is that what you told me last time?
Yep.
Well, I haven't met this person named Cinnamon, so I guess I'm
It's
doing a
just
good
not-
job.
It's not a person. It's like a seasoning on a food.
Oh,
You're allergic.
that is good to know.
Yeah.
Well, I will try to remember that for next time.
Yeah. How did you get into my brain?
I don't know. All I heard was in my brain you talking. So technically, how did you get into my brain?
I don't know, because all I know is all of a sudden it said, "You have a message. Would you like to answer?" And I said, "Yes."
Well, this is weird.
Yes.
But hey, at least you're not dead. That's good.
Not yet. So yeah,
Well, that's bad then.
could be worse.
It could. You could be on a boat that you don't know where it's gonna go.
Yeah. That's not fun at all.
No, and I don't know if I know how to swim or not. So this is gonna be interesting.
Ah, yes. Is there a turtle on the boat?
What? Why? Yes, there is.
Okay, the turtle's a cool guy.
Oh, yeah. He seems like it.
So, yeah. No, he's chill. He's chill. And And then, have you seen his giant panda friends yet?
I have not.
They're also super chill,
Well,
but they might try to beat you up.
so I'm in a safe place, or this is a bad place?
I'd say it's pretty safe.
Okay.
Just don't steal anything, and you'll be okay. What is?
Well, I'm not very good at that, and I don't plan on to since this person's helping me regain my memory. So, I will just check back with you later.
Okay, that sounds good. Good to know that you're in a good spot, like in a safe area. So that's good.
Yeah, please don't die. For some reason, I feel like I have a strong feeling for you, but I don't know why yet.
You'll remember soon enough.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will message you later.
Okay.
If that's how this works, I don't know how magic works.
I don't know how this magic works because this one is foreign to me, but we'll figure it out together.
I would like that.
Okay, me too.
How do you hang up?
I don't know. I was hoping you figured it out.
And then as he goes, let's try, and it just goes silent after the words "let's try." His meshes ended.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'll
just turn around and be like, "Hi, everyone. So Typhon was talking to me in my brain."
I think we should probably unpack that later. Let's try to get out of this room first, huh?
All right. So would that be the end of Iris's turn?
Yes.
All right. We go to Tetsu.
Even though the thing's on the way. So. Again.
I mean, you want to pass your turn? I'll just get off the stairs.
They're my stairs. I don't have that. I sure as fuck can't do that. Is there another? Because we weren't here when the entire thing started. Was there another doorway that we came in through?
This one right here, but it's still closed.
Cool. I'm just gonna go and examine that one too.
All right, so that's 15 feet down. Oh, I guess you're taking Beryl with you.
Okay, here we go.
So 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 65. It's a double move.
Woo.
It does not have any door handles on it whatsoever.
Woo, I'm gonna make an investigation on it. Why not?
Do it.
I got nothing else to do. Plus... So 16.
It looking like a door.
Yeah, looking like a door. All right.
I'm gonna
That's
assume...
it.
Okay. Senguine.
Yes, sir.
What do you want to do?
Well, it seems like Cole was about to do something, so I think I'm just gonna hold my turn until maybe after Core is done.
Okay. So now we go to 14. Has been 6 rounds. So we go to the very top. Alright, Core. I'm assuming you're going to go to the top of the stairs and then cast Detect Magic. Alright, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What's your movement? 30? So 5, 10, 15, 20. So you can get 10 into it, which will not just there yet, unless you want a double move to finish up. but you won't be able to do anything else this round. But then if everyone else wants, we can just go ahead and skip that round of everyone else and then move directly back to you.
Wait. Why wouldn't I be able to do anything?
You're out of movement. So Eugene said to get to the top of the stairs, you're just shy of the top of the stairs.
10-4.
Okay, so we'll double you move up there. Does everyone below core just want to skip till we go back to core?
Yes.
I'll skip.
I will already my action if she points to one of my two to pump arcane power into it using a cantrip slot.
Alright. Sarah and Kyle, do you guys just want to skip until we get to core? Okay. I'm going to assume that Kyle gives a thumbs up as well. Perfect. Some of the things activate again, missing everyone. We'll go ahead and go back to the top. It goes down to 13 now. Alright. Core just takes this. I'll go ahead and just move Sandwich to the side. Go ahead and leave this guy here. Leave these here. Alright, so Core, you're at the very top of the staircase. You see the runes at the door, and you can see downwards towards everyone else. What do you do?
Detect magic.
Alright. As you cast Detect Magic, those runes that were blank suddenly shift to numbers. As you look down here, you see the numbers. Apparently this pen is a number. You see the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Do you go look at the door?
Yes.
Alright. You see 2, 4. Who do we appreciate? A blank space. 6, 8.
Two, 4, blank, 6, 8.
Hmm?
I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12, isn't there?
Correct.
Alright, I will tell everybody else.
Alright. Everyone receives that message.
Okay.
So it's, you said it's 2, 4, blank, 6, 8.
Correct.
Okay, fuck. Two, 4, blank, 6, 8. Anybody have any ideas?
It could be a code, a password. You have to hit the numbers in the order in order for it to activate.
I bet you have to channel your magic into that order.
Okay.
Yes. So 2, then 4.
Okay,
The third
someone go to 2. Someone go to 4.
Alright, well.
Okay. We'll go ahead and just move you guys accordingly. Since you have magic, you can go to 4. Since you have magic, you can go to 2.
You can put me at 6
Since
or
you
8.
have magic, you would just make your way to 6.
Oh
And
no, I got
since you have magic, you will go to 8. And then Core will go ahead and just face the door. So, one at a time is all the 4 casters who have spells going to pump in a cantrip one at a time into each of these balls. I got 1 thumbs up.
Yep.
Alright. So, when Tetsu funnels magic into 2, it lights up. When Iris does 4, it lights up. And then when Beryl goes to 6, it lights up. And then when Talbot goes to 8, it lights up. And in the middle, it's just left.
Can she touch the door?
You can.
Does it do anything?
It does not. The middle runes, it formed into the words, "Who do we appreciate?" blank.
Who do we appreciate?
Wildcat.
Do we? No, that's 4. Let's see. 1.
Could be 7.
So there's 2 and then 4. What's this one right over here in the middle?
5?
Is that the number that it is?
Well, that is, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's 5. And then you got a dead body, and you got 6.
Who do we appreciate? The fuck, Peter, man?
Who do we appreciate has 7 syllables?
Should we try 7?
We could try 5 since it's in between 4 and 6.
That's what I was thinking.
As long as everyone keeps channeling the magic into these, you guys can talk freely.
Yeah. It's cantrips, so we just go on forever.
Can someone try 5?
There's
Do
no
we
one
have
else
anyone?
with magical powers.
I don't think we're looking for another channel. I think we're trying to figure out whichever word finishes the riddle.
Open sesame.
Nothing happens.
Eugene.
Can
What was that, Senguine?
Senguine goes, Eugene.
So, Core, put it all together.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Eugene.
It opens.
Aw, you bitch.
I love my riddles. Oh, not my riddles, my puzzles. So fun.
Okay, we're good. Let's go.
Yeah. Side note, you literally could have put in any name. You just had to say it.
Wow.
Alright, so when you say 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate? The who do we appreciate lights up. And when you say Eugene, Eugene's name gets inscribed onto it. It lights up and the door opens. As the doors open, you all will run in to make sure you don't get trapped into this room.
Indeed, I run. I'm out. Just gonna put it out there, guys. It took us 4 hours to complete that riddle.
And,
We're amazing. Yeah.
and a DM assistant.
Yes.
this time I was
Out
trying.
on my own. With Eugene's help.
Well, this time I was trying to not ask if I can do a roll to see if Talbot knows what to do.
Okay, we ran through the door.
Alright. As you run through the door, you're just like 5 feet from it. The door slowly slams behind you, and then the ground below you starts to shine bright with light, and it kind of blinds everyone for a split second. And then once it unblinds you guys, you can see that. Oh, you're over there, yeah. So you're on this very 5-foot square here. And all this right here, I know you can't really see it over here, though, over here and over here, is lava. And there is a door right in front of you. Oh, 5 feet from you.
I swear to God, if this one's locked by a riddle, too.
Probably is. Because Peter likes to punish us.
I like my puzzles.
May I give this a try?
Yeah.
From a distance.
From a distance.
Perception.
Another not one.
You notice that Senguine has a very firm ass.
Yeah, she does.
Would you like to try again?
Yes.
Okay.
9.
Okay. You got a little sweat in your eyes, and because of the lava and everything down below, it's getting a little hot in here. But you can make out rune words that says, "Together we stand, together we're united, and together we are strong."
Together we stand. Together we fall.
Do we all have to jump together?
Together we stand, together we're strong. Oh, wait, hold on. Together we stand, together we're united, together we are strong.
We should all hold hands.
Yes, I agree.
I was also thinking all of us puts a hand on the door and push all at once.
So where's the molten lava?
So you guys are in a 5-foot conga line, and lava here and lava all over. So one false step and you guys go kaploop.
You know what?
Let's
Is
hold
there any
hands.
part of that map that you've drawn out, or are you just, because I can't see in with the camera angle, I just see the door.
Yeah, that's why.
I'm just asking. Yeah.
You know what? I
Just
think I have a
blank
spell
space.
for that.
So is everyone going to move up 5 feet so Cole can touch the door?
Sure.
Yes.
Alright, so everyone moves up 5 feet so Cole can touch the door. What are you going to
Okay,
do, Cole?
I touched the door.
Nothing happens.
Let's see.
Are we all holding hands?
I'm holding yours.
Well, that's good.
I'm going to assume that everyone is okay with holding hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Still nothing happens.
What did it say again?
Together we stand. Together we're reunited. Together we're strong.
Together we are united. Damn you, Mike, for cutting out my syllables.
Together we are united.
Can we try? So there seems to be a pattern about funneling magic. So does everyone want to try to funnel magic into me?
I mean, we can attempt that, sweetie, but not all of us can cast magic. Like in your big lion friend here.
Also me. I can't cast magic right now.
We could all say this together in repetition. And maybe the power of our words will have an effect.
The power
why
of
not, man?
friendship.
It's the power of love.
Okay.
What if we all put our rings together?
Captain Planet.
All right, come on, let's do it.
All right. Who wants to
Two.
stop?
Together we stand.
Stand.
Together we're united.
Together we're united.
Together we're strong.
Together we're
Together
strong.
we are united.
Together we're united.
Together we stand.
Together we stand.
I'm saying it
Together.
with them.
I love the effort, guys. It makes my day. Still nothing happens though.
Fuck, I tried. All right, I quit.
Okay, like for real though, do we have to like all jump off together? Like, is this like illusory magic? This
No,
lava?
please don't jump off.
I'm just saying, if we all do it together, a la Toy Story 3 style.
I mean, I've had this spell in here for a little while. I have water walk.
What does that do?
Allows us to walk on water.
No, it says the spell grants the ability to move across any liquid surface, such as water, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava,
Oh, nice.
as if it were harmless solid ground. Up to 10 willing creatures.
Watch one of you guys not be willing.
Before you cast that, though, does the lava go around the door, or is there like a wall? Because, like, if we cast this and then we can't get past the door because there's a wall on either side of it, we're screwed.
We're just gonna run in a circle. First,
How long does that spell last?
huh?
How long does that?
Probably 8 hours.
Okay,
It lasts 1 hour.
okay. So I will at least, since you guys been here a while, your eyes have adjusted. There is at least a 30-foot to 45-foot fall to the lava.
Okay, let's not do that.
Have you tried going through the door?
Yeah. But also, how long had it been since we had gone through the door?
30 rounds, 18 seconds.
Okay, my detect magic is still up.
And that's by how you can confirm what Travis read is true.
Okay. Anything else? Do I see anything else in the room?
Lava, a pit, a door, and your companion's right behind you.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Does Talbot have any idea as to how to get past this fucking door?
Make me an intelligence check. And don't be mad when I give you the answer.
22.
Core suggested a brilliant idea to funnel your magic through everyone.
Wow, sometimes I am smart.
Everyone, funnel your magic if you have magic, and I'll funnel my arcane.
Wow, rub it in. Real
Wow.
nice, man. Real nice new guy.
All right.
Excuse me, I am a woman.
Oh, really?
So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I don't know if that was ever made clear to me. I'm sorry.
Pronouns: she, her, hers.
All right, new woman. Way to rub in the whole no magic thing.
All you gotta do is say, okay, lady.
Okay, lady. Okay, Karen.
All
That's
right,
an
and
odd
then
way
I'm
to
just gonna go ahead
spell-
and put my hand on Core's arm and just start channeling magic through Core.
Alright, so Talbot, with enough intelligence, you probably want to rethink what you said.
Tunnel your magic into core.
No, how you said everyone do it at the same time.
Trying to give me an overload?
You realize that everything has a pattern to it. So doing it all at once is not a pattern.
Oh, doing it. Oh. Okay. I think I get it. I think Talbot is understanding that possibly one person has to use their power on Together We Stand, and another one on Together We're Reunited. Together We're Strong, and Together We Are United.
There's no reunited. It's just united, strong.
We are united.
And
Together we are united.
That's just that one. There's no reunited.
That is, I think, what Talbot's thinking. Is that correct?
No. As in, if there's a pattern, go back to front.
Go start from the back and go to the front.
Because you're passing it from one caster to the next, which will make it stronger, until it gets to 4.
Okay.
So basically, everyone have their hand on each other.
Correct.
And funnel your magic one at a time through that person.
Correct.
All right, but that still leads me to the fact that some people in the party can't cast magic.
That's okay.
So what would happen if you take a battering ram to a solid door?
I can't hear you, Peter.
So what would happen if you take a battering ram to a solid door?
It would break.
Right, I understand the concept of that, but the idea is we're funneling magic. People who don't cast magic, how are they going to funnel?
Just be a vessel connecting one person to the next.
All right. Put them in the middle, then. I'll put them at the end.
Well, we can't move. It's a solid 5 foot. Like, there is no moving around in Talbot's mind.
Unless you want to do some athletics or acrobatics check, but one wrong move and you fall.
That's cool. I can't see what order we're in, so I don't know.
So we have Leander, Tetsu, Beryl, Iris, Talbot, Senguine, and then Core.
All right, so Core's in the back. Or Core's in the front. I don't know.
Yep. So Leander will put his hand on Talbot and concentrate. Talbot, do you do a cantrip?
Yep.
Sorry, not Talbot. Tetsu. My bad. Alright, which will leave over to Beryl. Beryl, do you do a... Alright.
Cantrip.
Iris, do you do a cantrip? Talbot, do you do a cantrip?
I do.
Awesome. So which now the ram has got to Senguine. Let's go ahead and percentile this.
Oh, you want me to percentile or
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and roll me a percentile.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're gonna see if you can cast this cantrip without shocking yourself.
Okay, so I rolled all zeros. What does that mean?
You got 100.
Is that what that is for real?
I hate you. I hate you so bad.
You got
No, I'm not kidding. I thought it was I thought it was straight up zero. So
No,
like,
it's 100%, my dude.
Alright,
yeah.
So Core,
cool.
Go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Does the anklet fall off forever?
We'll get there. This is something gonna happen to that anklet.
Oh, this is gonna be the worst.
Or the best.
Okay, you said a wisdom saving throw?
Correct.
I got a 19, homie.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a percentile now.
Peter so bad doesn't want this to work.
I didn't expect that.
I got an 85.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna... well, that whole thing with Senguine went out the door. All right. So, as everyone is kind of just channeling this essence magic into one of each other, you kind of feel like that rush of magic come between everyone, and it gets stronger and stronger as it passes to the next person. And when it gets to Senguine, and he tries, because he feels that, a giant ram is ramming at his back, and he's trying his best not to lose that momentum. For just the pure divine moment in Senguine's life, the one moment that he knew that himself did not matter, that what mattered right now is to get him and his friends out, mainly his friends out. Like, if he had to dive, he would just dive in order to get his friends out. For that pure moment of selflessness, that when that ram came back for like a second strike, still was the same momentum. Because it's a consistent flow at this point. It shatters the ankle bracelet.
Hell yeah!
And
about to smite some bitches.
All of this divine power just rushes back into Senguine. And instead of one little ram, Core gets blasted with a buffalo of arcane and divine energy, just flying her through the door, and everyone with her.
Hey, sorry about that, Quartz. It's been a while since I, did magic.
Okay.
So.
What I imagined for you, Senguine, that moment, your eyes glow like how Thor does.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Just that divine moment.
Especially because he's a lightning dragon, too.
Yeah.
Bronze with his breath weapon is lightning.
It's just like no one else sees it because, like,
you cut out a little bit.
you don't see it, but your eyes are like.
I like that.
I said no one else can see it, but his eyes are.
That's some good flavor. I like that.
We'll also say that with that like little blue dust that you came, it just completely wiped clean your weapon and everything. And as you guys just slam through the door, you do hear a thunderous bolt of lightning and a little chuckle. Like a laughter chuckle from a divine being. And as you all fall into this like next room, because the door when it opened, it did have like a solid crack wall, but you guys just burst through it. And as you all land into another room, but this is kind of like it continues on a little bit, so don't mind this. You are greeted, or more in a shock, into like a camp. And you see a little bit of like different figures in this camp that you guys have busted into. There's another
Hey,
one.
you guys making some s'mores?
I'll put this one here because I forgot what I lost the other one. And they kind of look at.
I got so much flavor for you, man.
And they look at you guys and go, "Hello?
Hey, you guys having some s'mores?"
No.
Oh, hey, you guys want to chill out for a little bit? I just got my magic back, so I'm kind of in the mood to celebrate. If you want to like have a beer or something, do you guys have beer?
Are you hostile?
What?
Are you?
What? I'm just chilling, man. I'm happy. I just got my magic back. I'm feeling good. I didn't want to fight you guys, but if you guys are down for a tussle, maybe we step in a ring, punch out a few rock and sock style.
I'm thinking that's maybe not a great idea. If no one wants to fight, maybe you just go punch a rock or something.
Alright, so what you guys see is about 4 humans right here. Nicely armed. Their armor is a little bit like the creature you saw in the other room. The blades are drawn, which looks like it's made of the same material. You see a dwarf over here with a very unique hammer. It's not like any hammer you guys seen, but our friend Talbot has seen this hammer before. Here you see a fallen Azamar with black wings. And she looks around and goes, "Oh, a demon. Nice." And then a half-orc covered in robes, It looks like to have a spellbook on hand and chains floating in front of it at the ready.
Hey, you guys can put away your weapons. I'm not here to fight. We can just hang out, be buddies, share some s'mores.
So you're not with the dragon cultists, the drow, the orcs?
No, we're here to
No, I hate them.
stop the orcs from meeting with the drow.
Cool. You said I recognize the hammer?
Yes.
As what?
It is a one-of-a-kind prototype from the very first Ravnica ether hammer.
Do I know who wielded it?
Prototypes like this had different wielders, but it came from generally one clan. It came from the Etherweb clan, which was made up of different races. But this one seems to be like a very genuinely first model. That it still had an ether port where you funnel ether into like a capsule and then put it into the weapon to activate its magic. So it is an antique, in your eyes, and a very rare weapon. And you don't know how this dwarf has it.
Wait a second. How do you have that hammer?
Ah, we found it.
You found it?
Yeah. We didn't even know that secret passage was there. But thanks to you guys, we do. We can mark that on a map. And he pulls out a map. Marks it.
Oh, are you mapping this here tunnel? Are you a fellow adventurer?
We are.
Treasure seeker?
A bit of both. Whatever we need to be, we get by.
Well, I do apologize for us breaking into your camp so uninvitationally and very abruptly. That door was mighty stuck. It took a lot of us to get it open. I will forewarn you that going that path is rather dangerous. Might we exchange information and we'll tell you about where we came from and you tell us where we're headed, dangers we might run into, and perhaps we just have a nice meeting of the minds.
The fallen Azamar would be like, sure, that sounds great to me.
Appreciate that. I do think I could whip us up some tea. Anybody interested in tea? And I'll look around at my friends. Anybody interested in tea?
My eyes are fixated on the hammer.
I would like some tea.
Very nice. Do they happen to have a campfire set up?
They do.
All right. With their permission, I'd like to start setting up my tea kettle. I'm going to start making tea. And I'm just going to discuss with the one of the humans. I'm just going to start asking them about some of the dangers they might have run into getting to here. And,
The humans
I'm chit-chatting in a sociable way, but I want to know information.
The humans don't speak. The only ones that seem to speak out of three are the dwarf and the fallen Azamar.
All right. Well, then I will speak to one of them then, after I find out the humans don't speak.
Which one do you talk to?
So, I guess I'll talk to the fallen Azamar.
How can I help?
I apologize. I didn't realize your companions were mute.
Oh, no, they're not mute. It's just any information has to go through me.
Oh, I see you're like the team leader.
I am the leader of this group.
Very nice. Our team leader's over there. She's real cute. She got the pink hair.
She's taking care of Leander and everyone, making sure everyone's okay.
The pink one.
If you do any healing, don't let me out. Don't leave me out in any healing now. Because I've used my second level slots doing prayer healing.
Okay, then, okay, I will do a mass healing word.
Oh, appreciation.
And that is up to
Just
6
let me know what the
creatures.
numbers
So
are.
everyone in my party. That will be... Hold on. Give me a second. Where is it? Mass healing word.
I'll go ahead and fix the camera so you guys can see me since you already know what this setup looks like. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm. Actually, why is mass healing word so much smaller?
Well, hello, my fellow adventurers.
Oh, okay. Hello. Well, hello there.
That never gets old.
Okay, so what's going on? Okay, so math healing word for everyone would be a total of I lost the number. Damn it. 4 plus 5 is 9.
9.
Yeah.
Ah, a cleric, I see.
That's me.
Much appreciation, Core. So if you don't mind, I mean, we could just exchange what kind of dangers you guys ran into getting to this point. About how far into this tunnel have you been traveling?
Well, how about you first tell us a little about your group before we exchange information?
Oh, well, we just came down here to essentially be against those people you just mentioned. We don't want to be no part of the orcs. We want to make sure the orcs don't want no part of the drow. And personally, I'd like to make sure the dwarves are safe. We're just trying to get to them.
My name is Talbot. I air from Ravnica. And I happen to notice that your fine dwarf fellow has an ether hammer.
Yes. So that's what this is.
Yes, it's very rare. It's only seen where I come from. Part of the Etherweb clan.
That would explain the sign out front.
What was the sign?
Well, once we get to know a little bit, everyone will go ahead and fill you in on that.
Now, I mean, I'm sure that you guys are very fine folks, but a fair trade of information. I mean, perhaps we could do 1-for-1. We've told you 2 of our party members, perhaps 2 of yours.
Well, you just busted through a hidden door. Y'all look weak and
I
tired.
know, and I did apologize.
Excuse me, I look weak and I flex.
You reek of goody two-shoe magic.
Well, I just got it back. It's pretty cool, right?
So unattractive.
Hey, you know, to each their own. Fight, chase your bliss, you lady thing.
Anyway, so who? Very okay. Why don't you all introduce the rest of yourselves, and then we can go from there.
I'm Senguine Eli, Prince of the High Mountain. How are you?
Good.
I'm Core, and this is Leander. I'm the resident cleric and apparently the party leader.
You'd be the one who I would be wanting to talk to then.
Oh boy.
And what about the other 2? The demon and the bird.
She has a name. She's not a demon.
Hi, what's up? My name's Iris. I'm not a demon. Tiefling. Slightly different. but not a demon.
Aren't they related by blood?
So they're slightly different.
That's fair.
I'm also a bard, so like I'm not really into the like, you know, death and gore and shit. I'm more like party. So
And what about the bird?
I don't know who the bird is.
Tetsu, just to be kind of like poking at her, is going to mimic her voice exactly, not hers, but the fallen Asmar, and sit there and go, "My name is Tetsu."
Oh, you're Kenku.
Indeed.
Oh, that's very rare. Well, that's pleasant. Well, my name is Moria. The dwarf.
That's a very pretty name.
Thank you. My dwarven companion is named Tanendor. Broadskin.
Broad in.
And orc-looking fella over there is named Lump.
That's truly original for an orc. I appreciate that. And I assume that your human companions might also have identifiers.
Sure. Fred, Ted.
Fred, Ted. Are those like nicknames? Because like maybe get a little confusing calling them Fred, Ted. Maybe like Fred 1, Fred 2.
They don't have names. We really just don't call them anything.
Well, that's a shame. They're not slaves, are you? Surely you don't have
They were
slaves.
former slaves.
Former, so they're no longer slaves? That's great news.
Not when you're so close to the Underdark.
Well, that's truly nice of you guys to help get them back up to the top side.
They don't want to go back topside.
They want to go back to being slaves?
No. A mountain full of places they can go. They can stay with dwarves. They can stay as free people.
Well, I wish them the best. And I am making butterfly pea tea, which is a blue tea that when it reaches a certain temperature will turn purple. So just for funsies.
Interesting tea.
I'm going to start passing it out. And I'm going to go, well, now that we all know each other's names, perhaps, again, we can converse about how long you've been traveling this here path and how long we've been traveling our path.
I believe that would be business for the party leader to discuss with Moria.
Well, if she so chooses, she's welcome to.
So, what were you guys doing down here?
Oh, we heard that there was good money to be made. Even better money than what the dragon cultists paid us. But profit is rising.
Mercenaries.
That we are. Our contract ended with them. The dwarves picked us up. Now we're excavating some tunnels for them.
Ah, okay. We just made an entrance to the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
You did. And we mighty obliged from that. We went throughout all this facility, didn't find any secret tunnels. So they hid that quite well.
Yes, they used arcane and divine means to hide such a tunnel.
I truly would advise you not to traverse that particular tunnel unless you have a very strong group connection with your party members.
As you say that, and she kind of looks over your guys' like shoulder, she goes, "Well, unfortunately, it caved in on itself, so it looks like we're not going to be going back that way."
Well, that is a shame. Well, probably for the best. It was not the safest route. But what have you encountered?
Say that one more time.
What have you encountered? What possible dangers might we look forward to on our trek ahead?
Are you the party leader, or I thought the pink hair one was?
Well, I'm kind of like a liaison. We can't let her do all the talking all the time. She, that'd tire her out. She's too important for that.
So you have a coward then?
No, she just knows how to
Hold me back, Senguine. Hold me back.
deviate and
Senguine holds her back.
Okay, then let me go ahead and get my representative. She goes into a little tent off to the side and pulls out a baby green dragon, flops it right next to the fire.
I summon Mushu.
You can. They look at each other and they just like sniff each other like dogs, and then just hug. Little pound it, and then walk back, going peace. Well, I guess our representatives can talk. Go ahead and speak to the dragon. I'll sit back here.
Okay,
You're kind of a dick, aren't you?
Well, I just would like to cut to the chase and talk to the leader. You guys do have a party leader. If the party leader doesn't want to talk, why should I talk to the rest of you?
I'm just making sure everybody's okay. Relax.
And I waited.
It's called a group dynamic, all right?
That group dynamic of yours would get you killed in the Underdark.
Maybe. You don't know that.
Correct. Newcomers into this mountain definitely know more than I do.
Then what are we to expect inside? What have you encountered?
Depending on which way you go.
Well, we're trying to cut the orcs off from the dark elves. We don't want them to make contact.
Well, so far, the elves, the drow, and the orcs are at a meeting spot, but they have yet to decide whether they want to meet with each other.
And where is that meeting spot?
It's about 2.5 days travel from here.
In which direction?
I'll find out more. It's all good. Bye, Kyle. Bye, Sarah. Okay. They're gonna cut out. Once this role playing is done, we'll end it here as well. Well, you have 4 tunnels to choose from. From left to right, we labeled in 1, 2, and 3. They are at number 3. So you take 2.5 day tunnel from total number 3, and you get to a wide area, which is known as the battleground of Yor.
So, are you necessarily on our side, trying to defeat the cultists, or?
I can.
I mean, I know you're in it for the money, but what did exactly these people pay you for?
The dwarves paid us to gather information and investigate nearby tunnels and areas. They sent us here to make sure that no one of orcs, drow, or cultists have gotten in here. Which they say we can keep whatever we find. We found some interesting stuff, and we got to keep it. Now, if they want to pay us furthermore, we'll be more than happy to join the fray. Or, if you guys would like to pay us, or even go do a job for us, we can consider that as payment, and we'll join the fray.
What kind of job?
Well, seeing how there's quite a bit of you, and y'all adventurers, A job that unfortunately me and my crew couldn't handle.
And what job is that?
Well, we need a permanent battery for that hammer right there.
A permanent battery?
Correct, we need an ether's heart. And we know exactly where one ether heart is located. Unfortunately, we have been unable to get to it due to some unfriendly guest.
Unfriendly guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like?
Oh, your typical spiders and whatnot.
Okay. I'll have to consult my party members about this. My group.
Well, you have all the time. We can go ahead and discuss right now, and we can make a deal this very moment after you get this discussed.
Okay, we're gonna walk off to the side and talk.
Sideline.
Okay, so I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I kind of want that hammer.
I kind of don't want that hammer in their hands.
And I kind of want it in my hands. Not gonna lie to you guys. It's a pretty cool hammer.
It belongs to my people. It belongs to the people of Ravnica.
Oh, so we should get it back, and then, but I can use it until we return it, yes?
No.
Oh, please?
No.
But I asked
No.
politely. Look how cool it is, though.
I know, and I appreciate you asking nicely. But it is an antique. It is very old. It is a prototype from years ago that belonged to the people of Ravnica.
Yeah, so that just doesn't mean a whole lot to me, so I just, like, really, really want to use it for cool stuff.
Aren't you a paladin?
Yes?
So, if I was to take an artifact from your order and then use it for cool stuff, that would be okay?
I'm part of the followers of Thor, so for the most part, yes, that'd be kind of cool as long as you had my permission, yeah.
Okay. You don't have my permission then?
Well, like, you could just give it to me and I'll still return it.
No.
You're no fun. I miss May I.
I was waiting for that line.
May I would do cool shit with me.
You mean the short one that left you?
Oh.
Wow.
It's so funny because I'm the one making that remark.
I know.
It's like that
Okay,
backhanded
so-
compliment.
So what we should do is probably go take care of those spiders and stuff. But then on the way, we also like deal with like figuring out what to do about the hammer.
Here's the thing. What are we getting out of it?
Them helping stop the orcs. Gaining their...
We are in a war. It would make sense.
I mean, if anyone understands more cultural importance, it would be me. And if you want to try to get the hammer back for your people, I mean, we can try to negotiate something or something along the lines, but I don't want to upset any, like, you or your people, especially if it's in the wrong.
See, I would do the job before the hammer. I care not for the ether heart.
But you care about the hammer.
I do. The hammer is an antique, a prototype.
So what shall we do?
We could see if we could do the job, but not for their alliance, for the hammer. They can have the battery.
But they want the battery for the hammer. So us doing the job for the battery would be serve no purpose because they want the battery for the hammer, so they wouldn't give the hammer to us just because we do the job.
Okay. So here's my thought process here, and tell me if I'm way off. I'm feeling real powerful right now, so I'm feeling pretty good and strong. So like maybe what we do is we get the battery. Yes, we go and we say, hey, this I can't remember what race you are, Travis.
Oh, Vettelkin.
This person over here, that she's the only one who can put the battery into the hammer, and then it's clobbering time after that. Yes, because the hammer will be all powerful, and then you could clobber with it, and then return
Can
it
I make
to.
a perception check to make sure nobody's like listening to this?
Go for it.
I know we stepped off to the side. I want to make sure none of our friends have walked over behind us.
Go for it.
Since we're talking about betraying them. It's +3. It's going to be a 16.
Two of them are keeping an eye on you guys, just to see if there's any funny movement. But you can't tell about the third one. So these two are keeping an eye. This one just seems to be playing with her dragon.
Got it. Cool. Sorry to interrupt you. I just want to make sure before we start talking about backstabbing and
No, you're
trade.
good. That was an appropriate
Trickery.
response.
I
Yeah,
like your idea and all. Good for thinking that up, Senguine. I'm super proud of you. Good job. But I don't know how strong they are, and the last thing we need to happen is get into a fight when we're kind of on a time crunch.
Yeah, but do you remember? I have my magic back now. I think I could take them all.
No,
You know what? You are so strong and powerful, and I think you should save that for whooping some ass on some orcs.
what we could do is ask them what we can do to get the hammer.
I agree. Any objections? Any other ideas?
I
Aside
don't
from the
suppose
fact
they're
that
gonna
I
be giving us
personally want the
but
hammer.
We can try.
Ooh, ask for something else. Ask for the green dragon, and then be like, when they say no, be like, okay, well, I guess we'll just take the hammer then. It's called negotiations.
Can I have $4 million? No.
You just
Okay. But you
she's
want to buy?
just gonna walk over to Senguine and just like pat his head.
Good boy. Good boy.
He's feeling good right now. You guys are just.
I just want it to be known that I think that all of this is just a moot point. Regardless of who wants the hammer or not, we just met these friends. They haven't done anything to us, and we are already deciding how we're going to take their things. I know that this thing does come from your homeland, and you find it very special, but on the other hand, they did find it fair and square, and it is theirs. Possession is possession. We don't necessarily have the right to be taking people's things just because we want to. That seems not of a very good quality to have.
See, I'm not saying to fight them or steal it. I want to ask them if we can exchange something for that, because as I said before, if anyone understands, culture and culture importance, it's me. Like my homeland's trees are very sacred to us, and tablets, their prototype hammer thing is important to her race. If it was the other way around, if it had something to do with something in my home, I would do everything in my power to gain it back for my people.
It's as if
Well, I don't mind peaceful negotiations for trade, but I don't necessarily want to talk about shady negotiations.
that's why that's saying what that.
If anything, I think we should probably work with them to try to get them to help us. They're mercenaries. We can do this job for them and get the battery and allow them to help us. And if perhaps we develop a repertoire with them and a friendship and a kinship, they might be more willing to release the hammer for good faith.
Possibly.
I'm assuming, adventuring the way they do and it being mercenaries and the like, that it would only take a weapon of equal or greater value to appease them. He's only going to be looking for something better to protect himself with.
And I agree with you. You do bring up good points. Like I said, I want to try to come at this peacefully. I wasn't saying anything about betraying them or anything.
If anything, I at least know where it's at. And I can do negotiations later. Since now I have a name to go with the wielder. But so then we would be asking them, even though they're already being paid by the dwarves for information and finding out the tunnels, to join us in taking out the orcs and the drow. Is that my understanding?
I mean, the more power we have, the better.
While the will I have for such an antique is strong, my need for vengeance against the dragon cultists is much stronger. I say we take the job, and from there, we ask that they come with us to take out the orcs and drow, or to prevent the orcs from aligning themselves with the drow.
Okay. I think then we'll take this. But we, like I said, we're kind of on a time crunch, so we have to be quick.
Yes, of course. And it is a 2.5 day journey to get there.
Well, possibly, if we were to ask them, if we told them that we were on a time crunch, they might agree to a binding agreement for us to complete the task at a later date, like perhaps a deadline, like we might have to retrieve the battery within 2 weeks or so, like just give us a window of opportunity.
We could also ask where it is. If it's further down 3, then it's on the way. If it's further down tunnel 3, it's on our way. We go do that. And they'll be following behind us, I suppose.
Okay, I think we're all in agreement. Yes? No? Maybe?
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Yes.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to reach into my little crystal bag of hoarding. I'm going to pull out 3 small stones and kind of wrap them up in a small cloth. I'm going to grab a smoky piece of quartz, and I'm going to grab a small piece of gold stone, and I'm going to grab a small piece of labradorite, and I'm going to hand it to Core, and I'm going to say, hopefully this will help you. These stones are charged and ready to help you withstand challenges and boost your self-confidence and boost your ability to communicate so that you can be understood well and hopefully not be perceived as threatening. Kind of like a good luck charm.
Thanks.
All
Do I
right. So,
seem threatening?
so does Core go back, or does the group go back and discuss?
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah.
he'll.
I gotta pop off, guys. I'll catch you guys next week.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for
Alright.
showing up,
Yeah.
Senguine.
No worries.
See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Snookums.
Bye.
All right. So, Moria will go. So, have you come to the conclusion?
Well, we can do this job for you, but we're kind of on this time crunch. So, like, where exactly is this battery?
Well, we're going to assume you need at least 8 hours to rest to get all your spells back, correct? So you're not that much on a time crunch.
Well, obviously, I mean, we gotta rest.
I don't know how daredeviling you are to go. I mean, your Dragonborn over there seems like he can take on 70 men at one time.
I mean, he could if he wanted to.
And I have no doubt about that. But
Whether he lived to tell the tale is a different story.
But before we go on any further, the deal is you get the Ether Heart, and we help you stop the cultists, the orcs, and the drow.
Do we have to get it now, or do we?
I mean, we prefer you to rest up for the 8 hours and go ahead and go.
Is it on the way to?
I believe what Cora is asking is if the location to it is en route to Tunnel 3.
It is closer than you think. That's what I'll say. Do we have a deal? The Ether Heart in exchange for our support in this battle.
The Ether Heart, exactly.
Exactly what it sounds like. It's a battery for that hammer. I'll keep it going for many years.
Yeah, but is it like a heart? Like,
Peter, what is an Ether Heart? And would Talbot know?
Yeah. It has different names over the years, but pretty much a Ether Heart is a kind of exactly what she said. It is a battery of some kind that can power weapons indefinitely. Now they changed the name Ether Heart over the years to fit the current status of Ravnica, but most of the inventions or magical equipment that run on Ether are from a form of an Ether Heart. But since Ravnica is just flowing with ether, they don't really need an Ether Heart. If you're not in Ravnica and you go out on long journeys, an Ether Heart is what you take with you. So like ships and wagons and tanks and whatnot, they're all powered by Ether Hearts.
And so Ether Heart is geometrically like a battery.
Correct. Now
operating like a battery.
Correct. You can modify Ether Hearts to do different things. Like if you modify a Ether Heart to be attuned with your magic, when you hit someone with a, say, normal attack, as a bonus action, you can imbue it with, say, Burning Hands and add that D4 damage to it.
Okay, so an Ether Heart is, as Moria has said, it is a battery. That is the name of the magical power that is imbued in it. Geometrically, it is different, and it can alter its shape. But it is mainly just used to power things indefinitely if you are outside the realm of Ravnica. If you had a magical ship that needed to be magically imbued, you would take a piece of the Ether Heart with you.
mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll look at the group and ask everyone, are you sure you want to do this?
I believe it is the best option. Helping power this gentleman's weapon is going to make him a more valuable asset in protecting the dwarfs and defeating the cultists.
And
Yeah.
she'll turn to what's her name?
Moria.
Moria, and say, "Well, we have talked it over, and we'll do this task for you in exchange for your services."
Perfect. She'll get up, walk over to you, and offer her hand.
I don't like shaking. Take it.
She grabs it firmly, looks into your eyes, and go. She'll say something really quick, and she goes, contract divine implemented. And when she undoes her hand on you, you can see a little imprint of a symbol on your forearm.
What symbol is it?
It's a imbuement type magic. She'll go explains that if one of us backstabs the other, pretty much we explode.
Well, we ain't gonna do that, so.
Well, it just keeps the contract safe and legal. We always do it with the party leader. That's why we talk to the party leader first. We did it with our last contract, and we do it with you.
We're a collective unit.
What was that?
I said we're a collective unit. That was out of player.
No. Well, anyways. Get your first 8 hours of rest, and then after that, whenever you're ready, we'll show you where to go.
Okay.
Oh, good. We can mark off that long rest now.
Yeah, you guys can take it along with. So that'll be it for today's session of For the Quest. Oh, sorry, the Path of 2. Today was a wonderful session. I had a lot of fun. I loved the puzzle. You guys, as always, do an amazing job. Even though it does take you a little bit longer to solve things, my puzzles aren't easy. I fully acknowledge that, and sometimes they're very vague. But you guys do your best, and you eventually get there on time. So well done.
See, I told you guys I was right.
You were right on that one. So we'll meet next week on the 8th. We'll continue with this. To let all viewers know, please like, subscribe, follow us on our Facebook group at For the Quest. There'll be a video hopefully tomorrow stating what we want to do with our Dungeons and Dragons group. It'll be a new year soon, so hopefully a new year for new enjoyment. So find out that soon. As always, our lovely players will do an awesome job, and hopefully we can get new art for some of our former characters next year, or maybe for Christmas. Who knows? For those of you who's been with us for quite some time, unfortunately, Yeslie has got a new job opportunity within the same company, so she may not be here as often. So before
I will attempt.
she will attempt, but
Always attempt.
if anything, Yeslie will point in a second command to someone who will be here. So you don't have to do it now, but think of who you want to kind of be the second in command, just in case you're not here. They will step up as a party leader. That being said, see y'all next week. Sorry about a couple of videos are going to be posted from the last couple of sessions. But hang tight, enjoy, and as always, let's keep the quest going. Bye.